Every time the mother sends money and tells the girl to buy something, she deliberately says a higher amount out loud, yet when transferring the money she always leaves out a zero. The girl has long realized her mother does this intentionally, but to preserve their relationship. She never argues, she quietly makes up the missing amount with her own savings. However, her efforts never bring her any appreciation. Instead, her sister believes she is secret. Profiting from it, the sister often complains that their mother favors the girl. One day, the mother once again announces loudly that she wants to host a dinner for relatives. She says she will send 4,000 yuan for the girl to reserve a restaurant, but in reality, she only transfers 400 yuan. The girl ignores the gap and prepares to arrange the meal, yet her sister immediately mocks her and shifts the blame. She claims the girl never shows receipts after receiving money and must have taken a large share for herself. The girl becomes upset and asks her sister to explain clearly, but the mother suddenly scolds her, accusing her of upsetting her sister. As soon as they return home, she even calls the girl unlu. T then takes the sister out shopping for new clothes. The girl feels deeply hurt. She recalls all the times her mother had favored her sister. Because of this bias, she learned independence. Very early she moved out while still young and worked hard to support the household. Over the years she has given them hundreds of thousands of yuan, yet her mother only relies on her more and more. Her sister has remained employed for years, staying at home under the excuse of preparing for exams. Still the mother continues to indulge her. The girl grows increasingly resentful and decides she will no longer wrong herself at the dinner. That evening the waiter asks if she wants to order the 10,000 yuan set meal. From last year the girl replies that only 400 yuan worth of dishes should be fed. Then she asks the waiter to print out her mother's transfer records. The mother remains unaware and boasts to the relatives, saying she is treating everyone to an expensive banquet. The relatives praise her generosity and promise to return the favor someday. When the food is brought out, everyone is stunned. There are only a few simple dishes for more than a dozen people, and the quality is extremely poor. The relatives begin to ridicule the mother, saying she must be short of money and offering to pay instead. The mother feels humiliated and angrily blames the girl for being careless. The girl calmly explains that the budget was too small, but her sister publicly accuses her of pocketing money. She insists their mother had given 4,000 yuan, and while the food cost less than 400, the relatives start whispering among themselves, casting doubtful looks at the girl. The mother stares at her in shock, waiting for an explanation. The girl asks whether her mother believes this as well. The mother feels uneasy and avoids answering. Instead, she scolds the girl for embarrassing her in front of everyone. The sister assumes that their mother is arming the accusation. She calls the girl an adult who still depends on her parents. One after another, the relatives begin criticizing the girl. The mother pressures her to add more dishes, saying she will forgive her if she does, but the girl refuses, stating it is impossible. She reminds her mother that only 400 yuan was sent, and she even added some of her own money. The mother shouts that she is lying. The sister echoes the claim, insisting she clearly heard 4,000 yuan was mentioned and that the girl must have taken the rest. The relatives grow angry, accusing the girl of being ungrateful, yet the girl remains composed and slowly takes out the transfer record to show the truth.